Hello again. Same day, same outfits, different dish. I'm gonna make a delicious chili con carne with I say spicy, what I mean is there are spices and flavourings on them, wedges, potato wedges, and all the extras, guacamole and coconut yogurt instead of sour cream. That kind of joy thing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, I've got, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big baking potatoes, which I'm gonna cut into wedges. Baking potatoes are really good for this because, I don't know, they go crispy and it works, seems to work well. I'm gonna keep the skins on and I'm just gonna cut them into wedges. So lengthways along like that, then turn it up. That one's got a bit of a weird bit in it. I'll cut that out. That's fine because the fact that that's now a bit messy there, maybe that'll make it go more crispy, you know, like you want to rough them up a bit so that they're bashed around and a bit crispy like roast potatoes. So that is like that, and I'm going to cut along, can you see there? So I've now got this sort of huge wedge and I'm going to cut along that line there. Now we've got decent size wedges and I'm going to plop them into a pot of water and carry on and meet you back when I finish that. That's them done. And what I've also done is I rinsed them a couple of times. Well, I tipped out the water they were in, swirled them around in that water, tipped them into the colander and then rinsed them under the tap because it washes all the starch off and then that makes them more crispy, which is what we want. Now I'm aware that that is like a massive amount of potato, but I do have my brother and his family coming around later to eat. And then, you know, my son will be back later. With these things, they're kind of really moreish. Who knows how long people might want to keep going back to the tray. I'm overcooking, but better that, I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow morning as well, you know, they can always be cooked up for brunch. So let's put them on the heat. Lid on, get them boiling. I won't put the salt in the water until the water's boiling. That's the thing, I'm not sure why, but it's a rule. What was I going to say? Yeah, the reason I'm doing this first before the chili is because I'm going to, once they come up to the boil, I'm going to boil them for about 5 minutes only in salted water. Maybe shake the pan around a bit once they're drained. But then I'm going to lay them out to sort of air dry on some racks. And that again is another thing that will make them crispy. So get these done, get them air drying, and then I can get on with the chili. So those are air drying, it's that sort of an affair. And there's another rack, a bit smaller, but still with loads of potatoes on. I've 100% made too many. No, never. Right, put them over here on the kitchen table, and we will now get on with the chili. So, big pot on the heat to be able to take everything, because there's quite a lot of stuff going in there. Olive oil. So we're gonna have like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Oh, good. Into the recycling that can go. The joys of the weekend, doing the recycling. Weekends seem to be full of jobs now. I thought they were supposed to be all about sitting around and, you know, reflecting, but no. Okay. And let's say that's about another tablespoonful of oil. And that's on a medium heat. Just going to swirl it around to make sure that the whole base of the pan is covered in oil. Now, just while that's warming up, I'll explain what I've got on my board. Got a little, 1 clove, 1 big fat clove, as always. of garlic chopped up, 1 red pepper chopped up, fine as you can, and 1 like medium red onion. It doesn't have to be red, it's just red is what I had. And I think this oil is going to be ready to receive its guests. Let's listen. Yeah, it's sizzling. Something about stuff going into cold oil or oil that's not quite hot enough, it just makes me go, ooh. You know, like it has to be hot. Hot and ready. Okay, let's stir this around. I'm going to give this like 5 or 10 minutes. Just let it soften a bit, and then we're going to add some spices. Okay, this is smelling really good. I don't think there's not much that's better than the smell of onion and garlic cooking in olive oil. And we've also got the red pepper in there, which adds to it, and it's sort of, because I've got the heat quite medium and hot, it's kind of catching a little bit, and it just smells smoky and yum. So we're going to add to this now by adding 2 cardamom pods, which is so aromatic and beautiful, really subtle smell and flavour. And what I've done is I've just crushed them, just bruised them with a big fat knife, just so that they're slightly burst open, and then the seeds in there will just give off their flavour into it. In it goes, and we're going to have half a teaspoon of ground cumin and half a teaspoon of ground coriander, very important, and then 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. These are bird's eye chili flakes, so they're quite spicy, but we like spice. Stir it all up. Now it's smelling really good. And into there, gonna pop 150 grams of lentils, which I've rinsed, and they're now dripping all over my hand. But let's get them in. And get them all muddled up in the flavours. Let those spices and onions go into the lentils. Those lentils don't need any time at all. Just stir them up and get them in the flavours. And then we're going to add 1 400 can of chopped tomatoes. I'm going to turn the heat down actually, because until all the liquid's in, we don't want it. We want to prevent it from sticking. And I'm just going to fill up that can with water and pop that in as well. These lentils, they expand and take up a lot of liquid, so actually you need it to be quite liquidy. And we're also going to pop in a tin of red kidney beans. In they go. It's a bit of a pulsy day today, isn't it? What with hummus, although, yeah, this might end up being released tomorrow, but I'm still going to be eating double pulses. Very good for you. Okay, that's that. Now we need. Oh, hi! Brother's here. Okay, so family are here. You can come and say hi if you want, or right. And I'm gonna add in.
Hello.
This is Jeremy Van Kampen, aka Laughing Buddha, Psy trance DJ producer extraordinaire. And anyone else who comes up will get also introduced. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of ketchup in here. And actually, the sweetness of that is one of the things that makes this so Moorish, because oh no, I can't balance this. Because the chilli as well, with the sweet, I don't know, it just works. It's just very nice. So that's number 3. I'll leave that because it's getting too difficult to get this stuff out. There's a new pack, number 4. And then tomato puree, the same amount. And I reckon what's left in this tube is about that. So I won't bother measuring it out. I'll just plop it all in. It's very tomatoey, this dish. But not just tomatoey, because I'm now going to add in, excuse the close-up, extreme close-up. Here's my tablespoon. Get a clean tablespoon for this. Cacao powder. And the chocolate makes it go very dark. Actually, I think it's only half a tablespoon of that. Yeah, like that. So get that all mixed in. And actually I'm going to bring it to the boil. And then, see, it's a lovely rich dark. It's gone a lovely, let me show you. And it's going to be even nicer when it's finished cooking. So, bringing it up to the boil. Where's my lid? Here it is. When that comes up to the boil, I'll turn it down. 45 minutes. Make sure you keep stirring it, or add water if it needs it, because it might get stuck. So this has had its 45 minutes. So now that it's finished cooking, I'm going to add some salt. We didn't want to do that before because lentils, if you add salt to lentils too soon, they get they don't ever properly soften. So let's taste that. See what it's like. Perfecto. Okay, I'm not going to put any pepper in actually because it's already pretty spicy from the chili. Okay, so I have put in the oven 2 tins, like baking trays, tins of olive oil, and they've been heating up. It's a very hot oven, it's like 250. I'm going to take them out now and put the potatoes in. So let's see. Woof. Oh my god. I wasn't quite prepared for that. Okay. Right. Hot oil. And are you ready? Yum. Okay. In fact, I'm going to take some of these out and put them on the other one because otherwise they're not going to cook properly. They're not going to get crispy enough. So that's one tray there. Just get them all coated in oil, like so. Because I'm going to add some flavourings, and if they're not coated in oil, I guess the flavourings won't really stick to them. So I'm going to add some more cumin. These are just going to be like really tasty wedges. Cumin, some garlic powder, which is quite handy when, because, you know, if I were to put crushed garlic in there, it would burn. Onion salt. These are all just good flavours. Oregano. And last but not least, paprika. So you're gonna get the garlic in there without having actual fresh garlic that might burn. So toss that all around to make sure that it's really evenly coated and all the spices. I can smell it. I can smell the garlic powder in the hot oil, and it smells really, really good. Stop sizzling now, but it is doing its magic. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the oven and then do the same with the other tray. Oh, it's actually getting dark. How exciting. Right, we're making guacamole now. I have in here a bowl with 4 avocados that I've stoned and halved and popped in there. And to that, I'm going to add 4 chopped spring onions and like a good, that muchness of coriander. So,
ooh, something smells good.
Yeah, in that goes. We've all just been laughing at Mabel the cat in her Halloween hat that we got, which is a little pumpkin hat.
Oh, you need to start that again.
Aha. No, it's fine. Jeremy is back with the coconut yogurt. But no brands.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I assume, I don't really know. Right, so that's the spring onion, the coriander, And now I'm going to pop in, I'm going to try 2 limes and see how it is. And we're just going to like get all these in there, and then I'll mash it up with some salt and pepper, and I'll meet you on the other side of that. So that's all mushed together now, and I'm going to add some salt. There was enough lime. 3 is definitely enough, if not maybe too much. Anyway, that is good. Gotta get all the lumps out. Let's have a taste. More salt. More salt. Liberal with the salt. Now let's use the spoon, not the fork that I tried it with. That is good. Yum. Okay, so the potatoes should be ready. Let's get them out. Woof. They look all right, don't they? Let's put them down, get the other tray out. All right, mate, how you doing? Let's put those on top like that. Okay, plating up. Let's, a couple of things there. Some chilli. Some guac. Some coconut yogurt and paprika. And a sprinkling of vegan cheese. I'm not going to eat it now because I'm going to sit with my family and eat. But look. Oh, it's pretty good, huh? Like and subscribe.